6 months ago, my billionaire husband suddenly handed me a divorce agreement. I disagreed with the divorce, and even thought I could wait for a lifetime. However, when he found out I was pregnant, he threatened me with the child. If I didn't agree to the divorce, I had to terminate the pregnancy. I couldn't abandon the child, so eventually I signed the divorce agreement. Since he was the child's biological father, I called him before giving birth, but in the end he didn't show up. After the doctors moved me to a regular ward, I was greeted by a noisy, bustling room filled with new mothers, each surrounded by family. Some were tending to their babies, others chatting, but not me. I was alone. The gossip around me grew louder. "Did you hear Janet Mitchell's pregnant?" Someone whispered. "She's a big star, right? Just won an award and now she's pregnant." Who was with her? Theodore Edwards, the CEO of the Edwards Group. "And he's so handsome. Looks like Janet's hit the jackpot." The whispers made my chest tighten, and I felt a lump in my throat. They didn't know I could hear. They didn't know the truth about Theodore and Janet. I quickly pulled out my phone, dialing Theodore's number. My hands trembled as I held it to my ear. What his voice was cold, dismissive. "The babies, they're here, a boy and a girl. Do you want to come see them?" I asked, trying to keep my voice steady. "I'm busy," Theodore snapped before hanging up. I stared at the phone, my heart sinking. It had been a long time since he treated me like this. Exhaustion from labor slowly took over, and I closed my eyes. I didn't know how long I slept, but when I woke up, I could hear the murmurs of people around me. It was about me again. "It's so sad no one's here for her. Yeah, she had twins and no family. Maybe she's hiding something, maybe in affairs." I could feel my face growing cold, my heart aching with every word. Theodore's family never liked me. My own parents always favored Janet. Even Theodore didn't care about me. Was it because I was adopted? Was that the reason I was always left behind? 23 years ago I was adopted, and soon after my mother had Janet. Since then I was the shadow in the family, never as good as my biological sister. When I married Theodore, I thought I'd finally found someone who cared about me, but it wasn't long before Janet caught his eye. 3 years ago, Theodore was in a car accident, and no one wanted to marry him, but my parents pushed me into it. When he woke up, everything changed. He fell for Janet, and it didn't matter that I loved him. I couldn't win his heart. In the doctor's office, Paul Carter, the chief obstetrician, stared at the paternity test results, his hands shaking. Is it really true? He had always wondered about the resemblance between me and his brother's wife, and now seeing the results of the test, he was certain. He couldn't wait. He immediately called his brother Patrick. "You won't believe it. Get to the hospital now. Our niece is here." Patrick, who had been expecting news, felt a rush of excitement. He and his wife Deborah had been waiting for this moment for over 20 years. Deborah was overwhelmed with emotion when she got the news. Their long-lost daughter had been found. She rushed to Meloria, not even bothering to remove her beauty mask, tears streaming down her face. The hospital, Paul rushed into my room, his eyes scanning the area before landing on me. "Rebecca, right?" His voice was cautious, as if he wasn't sure how I'd react. "You're Rebecca, right? I think this ward is a bit too crowded. Would you like to move to a quieter, more comfortable room?" I was confused, unable to process his words. He seemed to know something I didn't. "Upstairs there are better rooms," Paul continued. "If you don't mind, we can move you right away." I hesitated, unsure of what was happening, but something in his voice made me trust him. He quickly arranged for 2 nurses to help move me and the twins to a VIP room on the 4th floor. It was like a different world compared to the crowded ward. The room was luxurious, with a double bed where I could stretch out and have the babies beside me. "Thank you, Mr. Carter," I said quietly, still unsure of what was going on. Paul's gaze never left me. It made me uncomfortable, but his expression softened when he spoke. "Rebecca," he said gently, "I have something to show you."